Welcome. Today we explore some of the darkest figures in criminal history, individuals whose actions have forever shaped forensic science, psychology, and our understanding of the criminal mind. This list isn't for the faint-hearted, as we review the top 10 serial killers of all time. Starting our list at number 10, we have Aileen Wuornos, one of America's most infamous female serial killers.
I'm telling you, man, you motherfuckers keep with my goddamn execution, there's gonna be shed.
Between 1989 and 1990, Wuornos targeted men along Florida's highways, claiming self-defense in each case.
It has nothing to do with the number killed. It's the principle. But they're saying, if there's a number, no. Self-defense is self-defense no matter how many times it is. I don't care if it's 100 times.
Her story, marked by trauma and instability, has sparked long-standing debates about mental health and justice.
I pretty much had them selected that they were going to die.
Next at number 9 is Ed Gein, known as the Butcher of Plainfield. Although he was only convicted of 2 murders, Gein's obsession with grave robbing and human remains shocked the nation. His actions inspired legendary horror characters like Norman Bates and Leatherface, marking him as a figure of disturbing fascination. At number 8, we find Richard Ramirez, the infamous Night Stalker. During the mid-1980s, Ramirez spread terror across Los Angeles and San Francisco through a series of violent home invasions.
Even psychopaths have emotions if you dig deep enough, but then again, maybe they don't.
Do you have emotions, Richard?
No comment.
His courtroom statements and lack of remorse only amplified the fear he left behind, while his case remains a profound study in criminal psychology and trauma.
I don't even know why I'm wasting my breath, but what the hell? Humanity is making me sick. You don't understand. It means you are not expected to. You are not capable of it. I am beyond your experience. I am beyond good and evil. Legions of the night, night breed. Repeat not the errors of my father and show no mercy. I will be avenged. Lucifer dwells within us all.
At number 7 is Andrei Chikatilo, the Butcher of Rostov. Operating in the Soviet Union from the 1970s through the 1990s, Chikatilo's crimes were particularly brutal, targeting women and children across rural Russia. His story reflects systemic failures in Soviet law enforcement and leaves a lasting mark on criminology. Coming in at number 6, we have John Wayne Gacy, also known as the Killer Clown. Gacy led a disturbing double life, appearing as a community figure while committing horrific crimes. The discovery of over 30 victims beneath his Illinois home still horrifies the public, highlighting the unsettling ease with which he maintained his facade.
When you look over at the photos, I have no recollection of any of them. Never met them. And we've gone over this more than once. They're just names and faces. And when you look at them, none of them never worked for me. None of them, they never went to any places that I ever hung around, because I didn't hang around that many places unless you were involved in politics or if you were involved in clowning, then I might have ran into you.
At number 5 is Pedro Alonso Lopez, the monster of the Andes. Lopez confessed to killing hundreds of young girls across Colombia, Peru, and Ecuador in the 1970s and 80s. His actions paralyzed communities with fear and revealed haunting issues within the South American justice system.
¿Cuántas violaciones realmente cometió Pedro Alonso? Yo no cometía, yo estoy implicado como cómplice. Claro que participé en el hecho, pero me tenía sugestionado bajo amenaza de muerte, que si lo delataba, que él me mataba.
At number 4 is Jeffrey Dahmer, often called the Milwaukee Cannibal. From 1978 to 1991, Dahmer committed unspeakable crimes, including cannibalism.
I was branching out, that's when the cannibalism started.
His case shocked the world and raised questions about law enforcement's handling of offenders with serious mental health issues.
My only objective was to find the best looking guy that I could. I went to bathhouses, I went to bars, shopping malls. Their sexual preference didn't matter to me.
Number 3 on our list is Samuel Little, confirmed by the FBI as the most prolific serial killer in U.S. history. With a staggering 93 confessions spanning several decades, Little's case reveals tragic oversights in law enforcement and the vulnerability of marginalized communities.
I grabbed her by the legs and pulled her to the water. That's the only one that I ever killed by drowning.
At number 2 is Ted Bundy, one of the most infamous figures in criminal history. Known for his charm and intelligence, Bundy manipulated those around him to conceal his violent nature. His case has become a focal point in the study of psychopathy and deception.
It's that positive psychology. You're going to do it. You're going to do it because you're right. You're going to do it because the person you're representing is innocent. It just happens to be, in this case, I've got a lot at stake, and the person I'm representing is myself, and I'm working all the harder. Yeah, I feel good about it, and yes, I feel that I'm right, and yes, I feel I'm going to make it. No doubt in my mind.
Finally, at number 1, we have Jack the Ripper, perhaps history's most infamous unidentified killer. In 1888, he terrorized London's Whitechapel district, leaving a legacy of fear and mystery that persists to this day. His case is a haunting reminder of the unsolved nature of some of history's darkest mysteries. These cases remind us of the complexities of human psychology and the importance of a vigilant society. Thank you for joining us as we revisited some of history's most infamous serial killers. Please consider subscribing for more explorations into criminology and justice. Stay informed and stay safe.